Hello everyone. Let me get my top screen going. It does that every time. Oh, well, not every time. Almost every time. Look at how dark I look. I like it dark, but you know, there we go. Get my colorful lights on back there. Oh, that's way too bright. When I'm reading the cards, I don't like it as bright. You know, that light is a little much. And I did notice when I'm reading cards that my camera is shaking a lot. Let me see here. Hold on, you guys. Let's see if that's not, so it's not touching the screen. Let's see if I can get less shaky now. Right. Well, my whole office is going to change places here in a little bit. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm just rearranging stuff, that's all. All right, it's going to be getting hot here real soon, so it was only 87. Maybe it got up to 90 today, but when it gets hot around here, it's a dry heat. It is hot. So if you guys didn't see my Instagram channel, you need to go over there and watch the stories. I haven't posted them all. I just posted part of the beginning. And everything's faded about your guys' light shining, you know, being seen, you know, being in that spotlight, but your own personal spotlight. But today I have a bunch of recordings. We got to see a bunch of waterfalls, so I'm gonna get those all posted. And then I was also able to do a live video for a tarot reading for someone that went on the boat ride with us. It was the first time they ever had a reading before, and I'm going to post that sometime this weekend. I do have don't forget the eagle. Oh yeah, we did see an eagle. I have that all recorded too. We saw a bald eagle, and it was really cool because I'm recording it, and I said, "Hey, eagle, flap your wings." Then the eagle, I remember it was being real still, and then it went like this. It was just so beautiful. And then we also got to see the eagle take off, so it was so beautiful. Hey, Roberto. Yeah, I'm going to I'm just starting my live right now. I just started it, and first I will do the collective, and after I get done with the collective, I will start with you guys' readings. So I wonder where all my pens went. There's one pen, but this one is out of ink. I wonder where all my other pens went. There's one. It says, "Let's do this." That's what this pen says. Let's do this. All right. Oh, no, don't do that. And if you guys don't get enough on me over here on YouTube, I am going live on TikToks at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Most of the time. Sometimes I run a little late over there too. I'm a lot later. But you guys can join me over there too, only if you want. You know, I'm not trying to get you guys off of one platform to the other. Just if you need some more TLC or whatever. But yeah, I keep the questions shorter over there. I don't give the long readings over there, not unless people are paying at that time. If they want a long reading, they got to pay me. But otherwise, it's just quick answers, yes and no, or not unless I pick up on someone that that I feel like they really need my advice, and I will take them in. You know. Nice to see me again. Nice to see you again. First card out. This is, you know, doing the work. I think that what that card represents is doing the spiritual work, or doing the things that you love, investing time and energy into something that you really love doing, that you're not paying no mind or not much attention to anyone else or everything else going on out there. So let's see. It's really funny because, you know, I'm going to change rooms with my studio, and what's happening is I have all this tapestry that's up around the whole room, and I have tapestry like they're coming down all by themselves. They're like it's trying to help me out. Maybe it's trying to tell me to move a little bit faster. I don't know. It's just so funny. I just think it's so funny how divine interacts with me. That should be a little better. No, that's too bright. I'm telling you. It goes from being cold to being hot. It's like there's no space in between. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh yeah, you know, when you are doing you, and you're really investing your time and energy in the things that you love to do, what happens, it makes it so much easier for you to truly manifest what it is that you want, because all of a sudden you start getting the tools that you need. You get your thoughts in order, and you become balanced and grounded, and your emotions become in alignment. So there's nothing that's setting you out of alignment. There's no chaos. There's no confusion. It's a clear energy. It's a clear energy that you're tapped in and tuned in with divine when you're actually doing this spiritual work, or investing time and energy in something that you really, really, really love to do. Yeah, it's so important for you guys to water those seeds. Remember, you planted a seed. Yeah, I know you guys all planted a seed some time ago. It could have been up to 7 years ago. And you started nurturing it, and it actually started to grow. Maybe not to the extent that you thought it would grow, but it did start to grow. It started to grow something solid. See how grounded that palm tree is? It's solid, it's grounded, it's whole, it's complete. It actually even started to provide in some kind of way, but maybe not to the extent that you wanted it to. I want you to continue on watering that, whatever that is. I know that we all have lots of choices and lots of options that come in our way. You know, a lot of times when we find something that we love to do, maybe this option will come, and that option, this choice will come, and it's like it's trying to interfere from what it is that you're doing. I want you guys to remember to choose the things that you love to do. What's your heart calling you out to do? Do that. Do what your heart's calling for you to do. And if I forgot to say hi to everybody while I was here, I didn't mean to, you know. I just move on forward. We got DT in the house. How DT? How'd you get #1? How'd that happen? We got Pop Queen, ooh, and Isha, Summon, ooh, and let's see who else is here. And Sinelli, ooh, and Roberto. Thank you for all joining the live show. I really appreciate you. Let's see what else going on for the collective here. Ooh, yeah, see, exactly. Everything that I'm saying up until this moment in time, when you water the seeds that you already planted and doing something that you love to do, that you turn your back on the rest of the world and ignore all those other options that are not from your heart space, what happens, the sun truly comes out and shines. It's like it really lets you see with crystal clarity. It takes away all chaos. It takes away all confusion. Because you're clearer of what it is that you want to do, because you're vibrant on your level. In the middle of chaos. In the middle of chaos, in the middle of confusion, you're vibrant on your level. Staying calm in the middle of chaos, right? There's the chaos. It showed up there. We got to stay calm in the middle of that chaos. I'm glad that you watched it. It makes me happy. What else we got going on here for the collective? Ooh, in the middle of chaos, in the middle of confusion, even if it feels like something stabbed you in the back, you know, it's really still important to stay calm. No matter what that energy is, because, you know, this is 10 swords. That's done. It's over. You know, they can't come and knock you down anymore. You know what the next stage is after this is, you know, you find out your truth. You get a brand new beginning, a brand new start from operating from your higher self. Because we stayed calm in the middle of chaos that would have knocked us down. But this time we didn't let us, because we, you know, figured out, oh, that's just energy, and I'm not defined by the energy. Oh, so energy just moves through us? Okay, so now I'm learning that I can allow that energy to move through me faster, quicker, sooner, so my light can continue on shining, because I'm doing the work that I love to do, so I can continue on manifesting what it is that I want in my life, okay? There is something that's hidden in the background. What's hidden? What's hidden? What's hiding? What's got? What's hiding? It's hiding behind that moon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that has to do with your self-love. Yeah, you don't have to go tell the world that, you know, you're doing this self-love work. Especially when you're right in the middle of it, or you're just starting it. Not unless that you've really got the hang of it, and you know that somebody else can't bring you in a state of confusion or knock you down by talking about this. But this is telling me to hide your self-love work that you're doing, so you can stay grounded, whole, and complete as you guys are learning how to heal your soul, so you can stay solid to yourself, so you can stand tall. What else we got going on for the collective here? There we go. There's that chaos coming in. This is, you know, other people's energy that comes in. I want you guys to remember, this is other people's energy that's coming in. I want you to remember to keep speaking your truth from your higher self. I hear this weird noise. What is that noise? Well, we're not going to let it distract the show now, are we? You know, it is. We do have to, you know, this is about us carrying the load. We do have to do the work, and sometimes carrying the load, I mean, that's another 10. This is 10. We're done. We're done carrying the load. We're done allowing ourselves getting stabbed in the back from all this chaos and all this confusion and any outside influences. Why? It's because we're doing self-love work. We're not willing to operate from that lower vibrational energy anymore. the divine feminine, this is what happens when you're thinking too much, you can't see. But there's something that's going on in the background that the divine feminine really can't see. And if she starts thinking about it, she really can't see it because, well, it may be something that you've always wanted to have happen or, come forward or, speak its truth, confirmation going on in the background. And it never has. And so you're kind of like just surrendered and you're just, tapping in and tuning into yourself. But there is this divine masculine. He's been checking out this divine feminine for some time. So long. A long time. But all of a sudden, right now, it's like that divine masculine, his light is turning on. It's like, he's starting to get it. He's getting some brand new ideas, and he's going, wow, you know what? This divine feminine really knows what she's talking about when she's talking about doing this self-love work and how to continue on working your spiritual gifts or what it is that you love to do so you can really manifest the things that you want by watering your plants and your seeds that you already planted. He's like checking that out. He's seeing the sun come into his life too. So, he's starting to find his own passion. He's finding his own desire. Yeah, this divine feminine, she knows how to, she's staying grounded and standing on one foot. And her wand is lit up too, but it's got like a blue tint to it. Maybe that's because, I think isn't blue have to do with the throat chakra? I think so. Well, anyhow, I'm not 100% sure, but the divine feminine, she's operating from a more of a youthful energy, when it comes to her passion and desire. But this divine masculine, he is actually matured. That's the king. He has matured, and he's not really playing any more games anymore. When this divine feminine, she's, like I said, she's operating from a younger energy. She's getting on that chariot, and she's going places no matter what's going on with that divine masculine. Because, she knows her worth and she knows her value, and she's not sitting around. She's not waiting around for anybody or anything. That's the truth. Being told right here on the Gypsy Medicine Woman channel. Woo-woo-woo. All right. Sometimes other people's energy does come on in. What happens? We got to do that. Let that energy go through you. Let it go through you. Let it go through you. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. I tell you, we had the Seven of Wands and then the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about tricks and lies and betrayal and deceit. Or they're all that lower vibrational energy, But the divine feminine is holding on to something. I want to know what she's holding on to. She's holding on to one thought. She's holding on to, she keeps peeking out there, just wondering. She's curious. Is that divine masculine ever going to show up? Is he ever going to really pursue her? Well, the highest priest comes out, the highest priest knows secrets, and the only way you can find out that secret is through some form of divination. And the form of divination we're going to use tonight is what? What do you think? That tarot. Yeah, we're going to use that. Yeah, Miss Gypsy is sticking to the truth. I'm sticking to it no matter no matter what platform I'm on, no matter where I go. My story is going to continue on speaking a self-love story somehow in that. It may be hidden, but it will come out. But this divine feminine, she's the highest priest, The highest priest is someone that also, they're wise, they're smart beyond, the normal. It's like they know things. They really know things that other people don't know. Oh, yeah, the highest priest knows that. Yeah, she knows she's the empress when it comes to this hidden love story. There's no question in her mind. And that's the secret. Yeah, it's no secret to the highest priest that this is a hidden love story with this empress. The empress, she's grounded, she's whole, she's complete, she's loving, she's kind, she nurtures herself first. She's passionate, she's desirable, she thinks with crystal clarity. Yeah, she's tapped in and tuned in with divine. She's tapped in and tuned in with this hidden love story. Yeah. Hey, Pocho! It is the throat chakra. Thank you for letting me know. I thought so. Yeah, that divine feminine, she's operating from her centered self. You know, your centered self is right there, you guys, right there. That's your centered self. If somebody hits you right there, that's a sucker punch, and that can knock you down. But this is divine feminine. She's grounded, she's whole, she's complete. She's operating from her centered self. Nobody can knock her down. She is tapped in and tuned in to divine. Yeah, she does have to protect her energy. You know, she learned when that energy did come at her that she learned to utilize that energy. Oh, yeah, we'll use that as a block. We'll use that energy as a block. We'll use that energy as a block. Like, she has this shield around her from all the energy that's been thrown at her in the past for speaking her truth in the first place. Well, she learned how to utilize that energy, so it's protecting her, so it couldn't touch her, because, you know, she's being calm in the middle of chaos. She speaks her truth with higher knowledge, from the higher self, from her wisdom. It's not common knowledge, it's just higher knowledge. It's just, you know, something that she knows. She speaks her truth. When she speaks her truth, even when the devil shows up, even when the lies, when the deceit, when the betrayal, she doesn't even buy into the devil's work. No, she doesn't. Because she's operating from a higher self. She knows how to flip that emotional story around to better, like that. She knows how to do that. She doesn't let the devil trick her. You know, the devil's in the house trying to take away the sun, you know, but you can't do that. Not when you're operating from your higher self, not when you're in alignment and when you're balanced, okay? Balancing that emotional self is so important, you guys. That's, again, balancing this equal give and take, and balancing. Those are both balancing cards. Let's balance the emotional self. You know, when the devil comes in, give the sun. Put the sun on the devil. Put the truth onto the devil, because the devil cannot stand the truth. The devil lives in lies, tricks, betrayal, deceit, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not good enough. You know, well, we don't have to believe in that story because we're balanced. When you guys are balanced, you do not believe in the tricks of the devil, the lies of the devil. You know, the devil wants to take your happy story away, but, you know, that's why you guys got me. Because I'm going to flip that script around to a better story. That one that's actually going to serve you, that's going to feed your soul, that's going to give you strength, that's going to give you courage. It's going to give you a voice to speak your truth from your higher self, from wisdom, from knowledge. Yeah, because all of a sudden you're going to feel on top of the world. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel complete. When you're feeling on top of the world and whole and complete, the devil can never knock you down. No. Woo, 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 woo. What else we got going on here for the collective? Oh, no, now those thoughts, you got to watch out for those thoughts, because those thoughts will try to take you under, you know, and those thoughts are kind of coming from the devil, so you got to really, really, really pay very close attention to them, you know, because we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional selves, and you know what that is, we're operating from fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, feeling like you got to prove yourself out there to the world or someone else, and those thoughts come in like that. That's the vibration that most of us go to. That's our go-to energy. That's what you got to be careful of. Be careful of how you're thinking. You know, our minds is the second most powerful tool we have. The first most powerful tool is our heart space. But our mind is the second most powerful tool, so we might as well utilize our mind for our highest good. Take the time, take the energy to change that story around so it's not doing this to you. So feeding yourself with, you know, nurturing yourself with so much love. What else we got going on for the collective today? Woo, 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 woo. What we got going on today? Let me know what the cards have to say. Woo, woo, woo. We want to know. Ooh, here comes that Divine Masculine. He has an offer that he's been holding back. He has an offer for this Divine Feminine. That one that's operating from unconditional love. That one that's nurturing herself. He has this offer again. He has been, holding it back for some time now. This has been a journey. This road has not been a straight road. It has had its ups and downs. Yeah, it has. What else we got going on? Ooh, that Divine Feminine. She continues on doing that self-love work because she knows her worth and she knows her value and she knows how much better she feels for every baby step that she's taken with that self-love. It's like, you know, when you take a whole bunch of baby steps, it feels like one big giant step. That's why she continues on loving herself. She loves herself so much. And when you guys love yourself so much, what happens, the energy of love comes back at you from out in the world some way, somehow. The universe is going to say, I love you. I love your hair. I love your jacket. I love your shoes. I love your car. You know, let me open the door for you. Oh, you need a cup of coffee? Let me get you a cup of coffee. I don't know. The universe just works magic when you're actually operating from love. This Six of Cups has to do, this has to do with a past life connection, but it could also have something to do with your inner child too, doing the inner child work, or just let you know. But the past life connection, that's why you may feel connected to another Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine energy that's out there that you may not be in physical connection, but you will be in connection, but it's at a distance. And it is because you guys somehow work together as a team. And again, if it's not another person, it's that child within. You know, when we nurture that child within, the adult, we're the adult here. When we take the time to nurture that child within, it becomes teamwork. Summon. All right. You know, as you continued on giving cups of love out there and all those cups are empty, that you didn't give up, you know, you kept praying and you kept praying for the pink cup, the full cup of love, the cup that's full of love. And you just kept praying, knowing that, you know, these two palm trees are solid, they're grounded, they're whole, they're complete. And they grew, you know, and they grew beautiful. And the Divine Feminine kept on believing in that. She keeps believing that, you know, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are going to come together. Yeah, and that Divine Feminine, she is so strong. She keeps moving forward. She's been moving forward, going towards her wishes and dreams no matter what. She's gone through so many tower moments, and she continues on going after those wishes and dreams, I'm telling you. She has a solid offer, too. She has a gift. You know, because she's operating from her passionate self. She's operating from her desired self. She's operating from her outfit. That's the one that she's supposed to put on. She doesn't have somebody else's outfit on. She's living to her true purpose, her true desire. Here comes the Emperor. That Emperor, the one that's been holding himself back. But here he is, right here towards the end of the reading. Yeah. Here he is. He's solid, grounded, whole, complete. He is, he has to have he builds a solid foundation. He has to have that foundation to be solid, grounded, whole, and complete. And because he has to build that castle, you know, and it has to be solid, you know. But he runs a kingdom too, and he needs his Divine Feminine. Yeah, he does. He needs that Divine Feminine. The Empress, she's in here somewhere. I think she came out. There she is. Yeah, look at well, she's back there and he's up here, so who knows, when are they gonna meet? One day soon is what I hear. All right. Hey, Coulter and V and Andrea, happy to see you guys here. And the person that's first tonight is actually Summon, because Summon came in at the beginning of the last show and at the end of the last show and at the beginning of this show, and now and Summon's actually here, so we're going to take Summon's reading first. And I know DT was number one over here, but you know, DT's going to try to hijack Summon's reading anyhow. So yeah, well, Oh, DT said someone gets the best reading of them all, so that's what DT wants. And I don't blame him. You know, I want the best reading too, so. Hello, Michelle. Happy to see you here. Now, someone, you gotta let me know that you're still here, though. You know me, I like to know that you're here as I read your cards, because I don't like to read your cards if you're somewhere else, you know. And everybody that's coming in, I have been writing your guys' names down as the show is moving along, so don't worry about that. I do have you on the list, and it does sometimes take me some time to get to your reading, so just keep checking in and out. And if you guys aren't here when your reading comes up, what I do is I'll move on and you guys come back in, and then I fit you guys in. All right, Summon, so I guess you're not going to be here for your reading, so we're not going to do your reading. But you were just here, so let me see what happened. You know, I'm just going to put your name in here. This is what I normally do, you guys, so you guys can see. I normally type your name in the chat, and then I hit submit, and that's letting you guys know it's your turn. So that's what that means, okay? Oh, right. Let's see, what do we got? We got a chat timer at the top. What is it? What's that? Oh, all right. No big deal. What? What happened? It wants me to send my own super chat. I'm telling you. That's funny. All right, I guess someone's going to miss their turn here, and we're going to move on. DT said for me to move on from DT, and let's see. Insha, I-N-S-H-A, that's who we're going to take next. Hey, okay, you want a general reading or a channeled message? Hey, Pop Queen. I'll get you after Insha, okay? A channeled message, okay? We are in contact? Ooh, nice. Nice to know. All right, let's see. I like it. We got both of the cards. We got Love Oracle and Love Tarot. And let's see, the Love Tarot is testing just a little bit stronger, so that's what we'll take. No worries. I don't really worry about much of anything. And when I do, it doesn't last for very long. So. All right. All right, here we go. Insha. Let's see what those cards have to say for you today. Let me get them all flipped the right way. Oh, you might be feeling that somebody's feeling a little lost. Oh, they feel lost without you. They're saying, I'm sorry. They saying, I hate how much I have hurt you, and I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused, but you didn't deserve any of it. Let's see what's going on. But it just wasn't the right time. Maybe something happened between the two of you, and they were just feeling a little bit overwhelmed with responsibilities. So they might have said something or done something that might have put you out of balance, or made you, or they just feeling guilty about it. They just didn't have the time or the energy to handle it right. You know, so they're feeling lost without you. Yes, he's busy, yeah. And sometimes when we get busy, what is that? That's in the middle of chaos and in the middle of confusion. And when we're in the middle of chaos and confusion, then we're not responding properly. We're not responding properly. That's what I just said. Okay, Spirit, don't make me repeat myself. I said it. Why are you making me say it twice? I'm telling you. Well, soon. They're going to talk about that soon. What they're going to do soon, actually, they want to spoil you soon. You know, they want to really give you a good life. They want to spoil you with gifts and trips and everything. That's why they're working so hard. That's why they're busy, 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 busy. Yeah, because they're saying that you deserve the best and nothing, nothing, nothing less. I know, huh? It's so pretty cool. They are concerned if you yeah, they're concerned if you will hear them out, you know, because there are just so many things that might have gotten in the way of them communicating with you the way that they wanted to communicate with you, and so they know that they might have, you know, caused you some pain or something, or, you know, they're just feeling sorry that they're not, you know, interacting with you as much as, you know, you guys should be, or that they feel like you should be, or maybe you both feel like you should be. But they have so many things that they want to tell you, but they're just concerned if you're going to hear them out or if you're going to believe them. They do feel bonded by their culture and their family beliefs on how they should live their life, and they're working towards breaking free from limiting themselves from those belief systems, which are other people's opinions, not necessarily theirs. Okay. But they do want to let you know you are my soulmate. It's written in the stars. They know it because you're definitely the most rewarding. You're their destiny, and they do believe that you guys belong together. That's what I have for you in chat. Yes, you guys are soulmates. All right, we're going to move on to Pop Queen. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you so much. Yeah. You claim it. You're welcome. And divine blessings are everywhere, every day. Okay, Pop Queen I would like to get more information on the question you answered about my moving at some point, and I'd like to know when I do move, will I be alone or will I be with Kay physically? Good question. Let's see which deck of cards are gonna pull out what me to read for you to get your answer. Hold on here. Okay. That's it. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like this pile over here for you being alone. I don't even know if I need to do it that way. This pile over here for with them. I'm like second questioning myself. So let me just throw out the cards and see what the cards have to say. Ooh, that's a soulmate connection. That's coming together. You guys have known each other in a past life. You know that? You guys are connected on a soul level, a deep soul level. And in the past life, I would say that you guys were children. You were younger. So, give me a few cards about moving in together, living together. Look at you guys complete each other's world. So moving in together sometime in London, or, you know, with Kaya. Why'd that card come out? Oh, okay, in the past life, there was a broken heart that was created in the past life. But you guys have gotten stronger in this lifetime. All right. I keep asking if you guys are going to move in together. It says, lay down that story to rest at this moment of time. Because sometimes Divine doesn't really want us to know everything, all the details. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what makes sense. So, yeah, okay. So at least I'm glad you remember your stories. I mean, I tell so many stories, I forget whose story is what. But that makes sense. But you guys have gotten stronger in this lifetime. It wants you to lay down any aches and pains that happened in the past life. Let's lay down that suffering. So even though the cards revealed that story, that you chose the wrong person, we're going to re-script that story right now, because we're going to take care of that heartache. You chose the person that you were supposed to choose in that lifetime for the most amazing growth that you couldn't see in that lifetime. So you can free yourself from any hurt and pain and the suffering that may have been caused from that past life. And let's go over to him. Let's do that too. Those same words I just said to you, they're for him too. Everything that happened in that past life is of the past. It was meant to happen that way, to help you both grow spiritually, to help you grow in a way that you couldn't see back then, but you see now. You guys have gotten stronger in this lifetime. I know I keep asking the question, and sometimes the cards will only give me the answer if you're to know the answer, but it's telling you what you really need to know. Okay. And to take care of the heartache of the past is so important. Confirmation. Those dogs barking. Confirmation. It's so important that heartache of the past gets laid down before you guys reconnect in this lifetime. That pain, that heart pain, which has been hidden. What else is hidden? Anything else that's hidden? The truth. This is like clearing. What's hidden is clearing out the thoughts of the past that we need to lay down to rest so we can get to the truth. The truth is that you guys are lovers, okay? The truth is that he wants to offer you a cup of love. The truth is he is also clearing up some chaos and confusion in the past, okay? But it's kind of hidden. You can't see all of that. Because why? Because we think way too much. Yeah. Letting go of the anger that I have towards him for causing me the pain he has in this lifetime. See, and right, that's okay. The anger comes from here. You know, this is, I have my own journey that I'm on, and I could be upset and I could be mad about all the choices that they've made, but I choose not to. You know why I choose not to be angry? Why I choose not to be mad? Because it takes me out of alignment. It takes me out of balance. To me being mad or upset or angry is not my truth. So what they do in this lifetime, I look at it, that's exactly what they need to do to grow, to expand. And it doesn't mean that we're not connected. I mean, I don't just think, I know we're connected, rather they believe it or not. But and that's what you have to do in these kind of journeys, that we have this connection that's not all the way healed, and divine is not going to allow us to come together until we're healed. And so maybe that's why the cards are not going to reveal the answer to your question at this moment in time, because it wants to help heal part of your story, the anger, the frustration, that whatever has happened between the two of you, you wanted something more than what they could even possibly give you at this moment in time. It's part of not just his growth, it's part of your growth, it's part of both of your growth. If there's anger that's attached to the connection, divine says, nope, you don't get to come together, not until we get taken care of the anger or any other lower vibrational energy that's in between the two of you, because that would be the chaos, that would be the confusion, that would be the tension, that if you got together, why that energy is in the mix, it's going to pull you apart, and then there's going to be more to heal. Okay? All right. So things are actually moving quite fast. So try not to worry about if, when, or how you guys are going to come together in this lifetime, or if you're going to move in together physically or not, because the cards obviously didn't want that information shared, because if it did, it would show me, but it's not showing me. It's showing me what you need to know about this connection. That's what I have for you, Pop Queen. Again, thank you so much for the super chat. There's my dogs barking in the background. Confirmation City. All right, I did have some divine direction cards that were laying out here for you too, Pop Queen, and it wanted me to pull 3 of these cards, give you some kind of divine direction for you. And it says, wait until the holiday. So maybe it's wanting you to wait until the holiday to ask that question again. Maybe by the next holiday, you might... maybe the cards will be more in alignment. Maybe you've grown by that time. Maybe he's growing by that time. And it also says animals are important to you. Animals help heal and comfort and relax you. So that's what I have for you. Hey, we got what? Yeah, you can cash out me. Yeah, for a question. That's perfect. And I don't know how to say your name on Delpha Pi, and you can see my Cash App. It should be pinned at the top. Did I pin it at the top? Yeah, it's pinned at the top, and if it isn't there, it's there, but it's also always down here on the screen here, so you guys can zoom in and do that. You're going to an elephant reserve in Thailand. Oh, perfect, perfect. It's Sydney. That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. All right, all right. If you're healing, they're healing. It's not one-sided. It's never one-sided. Not in these kind of connections. If you're healing, they're healing. And normally we're either healing the same thing at the same time, or we're healing the opposite extremes. So Because if the cards meant your time with them, then it would have already shown me. But it wasn't showing me that you guys were actually together yet. You know. Okay, it's just a matter of there's some things that just need to be figured out. It's a journey, okay? That's the first thing. Just remember it's a journey first. Okay. Pojo, I have a Cash App that's getting ready to come through, which I'm going to let them go first, and then I'll let you go right after them, okay? It's all good. It's all good. And you know what happens at the beginning? Okay, thank you so much for the Cash App. At the beginning, that's what happens. Most of the time at the beginning of these journeys, there's a lot of talking going, blah, blah, blah. I remember when I first started working on one of my clients I met, they had to talk to me for 3 hours. Now today, 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes. But 3 hours, it was every call was 3 hours. It was exhausting for me. But today it's not that way, so it does take time. Oh, okay, I saw. Okay, I didn't look at how much. I did see that the payment came through. It's all good. I appreciate you so much, Sydney. Okay, let me see. I see you got. All right. Well, let's talk about that. All right. Let's get that. Here, hold on. Let's see what you need to know about that. Okay. Let me find out which debt. No, if you want a question, it is your turn right now because I take anyone that gives payment up front above everybody else before, My goal is, this is, I have my own personal goal. I come out here to help serve the collective, but in return, I'm looking for my channel and all my efforts for it to return back to me in some way. So if you want to, I saw what you wrote in I know that you just had a breakup, so you can write your question. You don't have to. You can if you want. Okay. What I know, the cards are going to tell you what you need to hear about your life situation. That's for sure. Okay, you're Sydney. I was in a relationship of about 6 years, Leo male, and I'm a Taurus. Okay, I understand Leos, and I'm a Taurus female myself, and I understand. We broke up a few days ago, and I want to know if we are going to reconcile. Okay. I do really feel he's my soulmate, but he just moved across the country and left me. Okay, and a soulmate, we can have many, just to let you know, a soulmate, we can have many soulmates in a lifetime. And a soulmate is not limited to the love of your life either. A soulmate can be anybody. It could be a brother, a sister, a mother, an aunt, an uncle. It could be a coworker. It could be just somebody you know. But, it could be a short-term soulmate. It could be a long-term soulmate. But let's see what's going on. What do you need to know about that situation, okay? And hold on, my stream froze up on my side, so okay. You've done this so many times, though goes. We've done this so many times, though he goes, but always we come back, and oh, this is so wonderful to know. Thank you for your insight. Yeah, a lot of times, to me, a lot of times people break away is, you know, for one, our emotions. We have not been taught how to actually really interact within a relationship, because we don't even know how to respond to our own emotional self and our own emotional needs, because we've all been, to me, been misled and misguided by our emotional self, meaning that we're operating from fear, doubt, insecurity as our top go-to energy. On a regular basis, we wake up in the morning, we're worried about what do we got to do here. We're worried about what's got to go on over there. We're worried about, you know, our energy. It makes it so scattered that we're truly not operating from our higher self, our intelligent self, because that brings chaos and confusion. And because we're operating from that energy, that's what happens. Two people get together that love each other, but we don't know how to communicate properly, and so it breaks us apart. We get back together, it breaks us apart. Get back together, it breaks us apart, because we haven't learned how to communicate from our higher self. Okay? And so why we're apart, the best thing to do is to get tapped in and tuned in to yourself. To me, this is what I would tell anybody, but we'll pull the cards here in just a little bit, but pull your energy back into self. Let them be them for right now, because they're pulled away for a reason. Let's pull all your energy back to self. You know that you guys are connected on this soul level, on this soulmate level, but still pull your energy back into self. The reason why you want to pull your energy back into self is because then we can really start getting to what you need to do to balance yourself and to speak your own truth when we come into a relationship. And it starts a healing cycle, okay? Hello, Bishop. All right, let's see. Here, let's get these cards going in the right direction. Make sure this is the deck. We got this testing strong too. We've got this testing strong too. See, now the cards are already changed, but only probably because I told you some things that you needed to know already. Okay. All right. Going on between the two of you. This would be you. We're at the beginning. A brand new start. Not sure where you're going. Not sure what's next. But there is a part of you that is really trusting. I call it trusting in divine Lord, source, spirit, right? Trusting in the higher power, let's say. And for you to find my channel is about healing the story that's going on in the background that keeps that repeat story going on. It's going to stop it. Especially if you come here more than just this time. So, brand new beginning, a brand new start. And what's going to happen, you know, you might be feeling, see all the darkness around here, all the gray and all the trees, they're not even growing. But you, my dear friend, you're going to learn how to, you know, you have this new seed. This is brand new beginning, brand new seed, brand new start. You have this new seed that you're going to plant. And from that new seed, what happens, this tree starts to grow. This tree roots itself. It grounds itself. That's what I want to do with your energy and your soul. So you can grow strong. So that's the tree trunk growing strong. So you can blossom even if nothing else around you is blossoming. Okay? You're blossoming through these challenging times. By making new choices and bringing a new energy, see the energy, like we're taking two sticks and we're getting these sparks. These are like fairy dust or some sparks. So we're getting new light, new energy. That new energy is what you need to be able to change your vibrancy around to what's going on between the two of you. Again, pull your energy back. Try not to be thinking about what he's doing or what's going on with him, because we need to take care of you first, okay? I know that you want to know if you guys are ever going to come back together again, but this is especially if you guys gone back and forth, this is the first step of you guys coming back together again. And the cards will tell me within time if that's going to happen, only if you're supposed to know, okay? All right. Yeah, look at this is what happens. You know, you're brand new beginning, brand new seed. You plant this seed, you start to grow. The spark, you start these new ideas, this new shine, this new ideas start to happen. And what happens is this is your vibrancy. This is divine feminine that see all this vibrant, all this light around her. Like she's starting to find this energy. She's starting to find her flow. This is not of worry. This is not of distress. This is not out of sadness. This is like, ooh, now I'm getting to find me, who I really am. And you're going to find that there's several doors or several options that you can choose from. No matter what, I always want you to choose from your heart space. Through all the options that come your way, make sure you're choosing from your heart. And if you don't know what that is, bring yourself back home to self. Bring yourself back home. Bring your energy back home to self. And if you don't know how to do that, just keep coming back to my channel. I have over 3.5 years of content. Watch Your Hidden Love Story, the first 30 minutes of it, if it's a long show, or a lot of, I'm starting to do it separately now, but it will help lead you and guide you how to reclaim your power. Like tonight's show was how to stay calm in the middle of chaos. All right. It's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that you found my channel because you're sick and tired of this. Him, me, yes, no, yes, yeah, no, yay, wait, what next? You know, you're sick and tired of that. And that's why you're here. Because you're tired, you know. It's like, my goodness, I'm distressed, you know. Can you just show me a new way? I mean, my thoughts have gotten me all over the place, and I don't even know where I belong anymore. Am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to be there? Is it with him? Is it with someone else? Or, you know, are we ever going to get back together again? Are we not going to get back together again? I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to. The last thing I want you to do is live in that energy either. The only moment you have is right now. The past is gone and the future is never here, because we're always in the now. So it's important. That's why I say bring your energy back home. Let's be living from your higher vibrational self now, one baby step at a time. Letting go of all tricks or all lies or all betrayals, or even, you know, like this is, look, they came and they took their stuff. They came and they took their stuff. They came and they took some stuff, you know. They came each time. They took a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I feel like that you need me for sure. That's what I know. Rather it's just coming to the show, or rather it's hiring me for some coaching on the side, or rather it's hiring me for some personal readings on the side. I do help people change their lives. I ground you guys. I make you start re-evaluating your life, and I don't make it happen. You choose. We choose. I mean, Divine Lord Source Spirit brings us together to do the work. This is about, you know, doing the hard work, grinding hard. Look at this metal. You know, to make metal melt, you got to get it really, really hot. You know, we got to put the flame under it. We have to figure out what is it going to take to change this energy flow. Because definitely you need someone like me in your energy field to help heal what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. And I don't tell this story or talk this story I'm not, I'm only here because I've been there. I understand this, but I all of a sudden realized what I needed to do to get out of that. And I know that I have this gift to help others through their journey. Yeah. So every time you would start like getting sad because this breakup again, pull your energy back to self. Instead of focusing on him, we're gonna pull your energy back to self. Instead of focusing on him, focus on you. How does that sadness feel? Oh, it feels sad. Okay, I get it. Where do you feel that? Where is that felt in your body? Is it in your chest? Is it in your throat? Is it in your shoulder? Where is it locked up? Because that's the part of you that's screaming. That's the part that's hurting. It's not about them anymore. This is about you. Pulling yourself, oh, I see. My chest and my stomach, it's all knotted up. That's the part that's screaming at you. So we're taking our mind, going into that chest, going into the stomach. Now, you're the parent, okay? You're either the mom or the dad. I'm going to put you in the mom position, the divine feminine position. You're in that position. You're going to nurture the pain. That's the child inside of you. You're going to tell that child, I'm here. Do it right now. I'm here for you right now. I love you. I love you so, so much. Yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm sorry I ever caused you so much pain. Will you please forgive me? Thank you, thank you, thank you, because I love you. You know, that child is yours forever. That inner child, that's yours. That's part of who you are. You can't run away from it. Take some deep breaths. Just let it go. By about now, you should already be feeling more at home in your body. Your mind's not out there. It's here on you. Yes, I love me so much. I love me so much. I love me so much. I deeply and completely love myself so much. Yes, that child in there, I am here for you. I know I got to live with you for the rest of your life. You got to live with me for the rest of my life. So we might as well get along. I want to let you know how much I love you. And that child's going, thank you. I love you too. I love you too, Mom. Thank you for recognizing this pain and suffering that would cause some kind of illness if you held on to it for too long. I know. Keep taking another deep breath. Let it go. Another deep breath. Let it go. See the child within? That's the child that's hiding in you. That's calling for your help. Has nothing to do with him. All he did was trigger you enough to go, wow, that still hurts. triggered you enough to know that there's still pain there. So instead of blaming them or being mad at them, we can thank them, because we're going to go on this journey of taking care of that child within. We're going to put some fairy dust. We're going to start changing your life so it's feeling better, so you're feeling more whole, more complete, so you can enjoy your life again, have a brand new beginning, a brand new wish, a brand new offer, by changing your energy flow around to better. And I'm going to pull a card of what you need to surrender to for your highest good. And this is not like a one-time thing. I mean, I'm going to tell you this, and you can go ahead. Yeah, it's chills. I'm telling you. I know. I'm feeling the chills too, and I know I feel the lightness too. And believe me, I know what I'm teaching works, okay? All right. It's not about just coming to the show once. It's not just a one-time fix. You have to stay connected to someone that's going to, keep feeding you the fuel you need. Right? Because we haven't been taught this. But I'm teaching it. And it's effective, as you're being a witness right now. Okay. All right, let's see. These cards are, what do you need to see? This is, what's it? It's the power of surrender cards. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in your relationships, even with yourself. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. I'll pull another one. And surrender to your intuition, because your intuition led you here. Tune into your inner voice, the one that's of a higher vibration. Be aware of any gut feelings, as that's what we just talked about. Flashes or knowingness or any aha moments that come through to guide you. When that gut feeling happens, remember, it's not about anybody else, even the love of your life. It's not about them. That gut feeling, something to do with self. Okay? That's what I have for you at this moment in time. Good luck on your journey. I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hit the bell button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the all so it reminds you when I go live. And feel free to reach out to me if you need anything other than that. But I definitely am the person that's going to help you rewrite your script, your story, and your life so your ships do come in, okay? You're welcome. If you ever want to ask me any questions on this side, outside of here, you can go to Gypsy Medicine Woman at gmail.com. You can message me there, okay? And I also have a TikTok, same channel name. I don't go as intense over there. Well, I do it with a, you know, when somebody pays for a reading, I do. I'm here for you guys, okay? All right, let's see who's next was Pojo. I said that I'd let you go next. Did you stick around long enough for that? Okay. Angel Tarot. Oh, this one. This one? I have two angel cards. So got the Angel Tarot or Angel Influence. So the blue or the black? Okay, Pop Queen. Let me get Pojo and then I'll get to you next game. The blue one. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, we're doing a blue. Actually, this is for Pojo. I will add you onto my list. I have a list of probably about 10 people tonight. You stick around and I'll get you a reading. But yeah, when your time comes, I actually put people's names in the chat, so you know when your time comes, and I call it not many cards, please. Yeah, I know. Okay, thank you for reminding me. We don't want to confuse you. We want to lead you and guide you. Pojo. Look, it gave me a whole bunch of cards. No, I said not many cards. I didn't mean 10 million cards in one flip. Oh, I'm telling you, what's going on? What's going on with your energy, Pojo? Look at those cards. They just want to all bundle up. There we go. The Emperor. Organized and logic, structure, discipline, leadership. Release. The end of a phase or a situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. Ace of Earth. Brand new beginning. A brand new offer. A solid offer. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contract. So I see this, like the Emperor here is like an organization. It's structure and discipline and leadership. But what this is like probably I would say the highest position before a god, you know. But it's saying to release that. Like there's something that needs to end. We need to release that situation because you're in the middle of this spiritual transformation that's taking place, and it wants you to move on from this position or status or relationship, whatever that has, however the Emperor applies for you. Needs to be released because there's something new, and it might even be some kind of organization or some kind of business stuff, because this card here is it's new promise with a business adventure, or venture, not adventure, venture, like it's important there, you know, like it's something new. It's a brand new offer, solid, grounded, tangible, touchable, and it's bright, it's worthy. So it looks like something new is coming in for you. Now, let me see if I just pull one more card out of this. Maybe not. Let's see. So I would say this has to do with some kind of work thing or some kind of business thing. And not if you're in any kind of relationship or any which way, it says the relationship, whatever you have, maybe it's a relationship with self. If you have someone else there, it's a relationship with another. But that relationship actually grows closer by forgiving, through forgiveness. So like maybe this is something solid that you really want to hold on to, but forgive yourself because it's telling you to go ahead and release it. And because there is a positive resolution to whatever this is about, okay? All right. Yeah, I am waiting for something new, almost closed up an old cycle. That's exactly what that's saying, okay? And again, with the Two of Waters, that could be, when it says a relationship that continues to grow closer, that could be your relationship with self. It doesn't have to be another person, okay? To forgive yourself for having to close this, because sometimes we have something so good and it's in a high position, but you know, if we got to release it and let it go, sometimes we've got to go ahead and forgive ourselves because it's just time. Okay, let's see what the oh yeah, I'm awesome. Thank you. I didn't see that. Thank you so much. Okay, and the Wisdom Oracle, is that what I grabbed? Okay, let's see what they have to say. TikTok, everything happens in a matter of time or time's up. Because we're cleaning up, you know, we're cleaning up, we're cleaning up the old, releasing, letting go. So you can hide, yeah, so these cards are just kind of supporting this. So time's up, TikTok, time's up. We got to clean up the past, let it go, so you can pose yourself into a higher position. So I really like that because it kind of really, these cards confirm what these cards are saying, okay? That's what I have for you. Because I don't want to pull too many cards. I think it's very clear what the message is. Does that help? All right, perfect, perfect. I love it. All right, Pojo. Till next time, thank you for coming to the live show. I appreciate you. And back to Pop Queen. Let's go check out your question. You're welcome, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. Well, I really like your question, Pop Queen. So Pop Queen's question is, can you connect to my inner child and tell me what they want to say to me and need me to do to heal and get in a better inward space? You know, I had one of my clients. They've been coming to me for about a year. They actually sought me out and found me, not online, they found me out in public. But what they said to me really raised my confidence. I mean, my confidence is already there, but it really made me realize the messages I'm sharing with you guys are just so crystal clear. It's like I'm not missing a beat. So it just really solidified my confidence. So there we go. All right. Let's see, what's that inner child want to know? What's that inner child need to know? What's that, where you want to know? That inner child goes, man, I'm ready to come out. I'm ready to be enlightened. But I suffer from grief, from disappointment. I'm sad. Sadness within. I hear your heart is sad. That child inside believes in miracles, because miracles happen every moment of the day, every second of the day, many miracles every second of the day. It's amazing. When you actually get tapped in and tuned in with divine, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like divine's running the show. It's like there are so many miracles happening every day. And so the child within knows that there's a miracle to be found, because that child is, I want you to see, Pop Queen, see how the child is looking for divine assistance. And you're asking about the child, and this is the card that comes out. Look, I'm looking to be enlightened. That's the question. You want to be enlightened, and here we go. And this is what's going on. The child is suffering from some kind of grief, some kind of sadness, you know. But that child also believes in miracles. The child wants you to know you are the co-creator of your life. You can create anything out of thin air. You can heal this child within. Again, I mean, I would go right back to Pojo's reading. Was it Pojo? Or no, it wasn't Pojo. It was Sydney's reading. I would go back. You can co-create. We're creating our life story. So let's go in to the child. See if you can find that child within. If you can't find it now, at least you'll know the process. You feel where that child's suffering, where it's grieving, where it feels sad, where it just wants to be held, it just wants to be loved. Well, that's the adult you. Your adult you is going to go in and love that child, hold that child, and do the same thing. I love you. I love you so much. But maybe you might want to see if you can feel where it's blocked in your system. Is it in your gut? Is it in your chest? You know, when it arrives, you know. Because that's when we really can nurture. Just tell that child, I love you so much. I am here with you. I'm here to take care of you. I'm so sorry for what I didn't know back then that I'm learning now. I may not have it all together right yet, but I'm hoping that you will forgive me, because I love you. I love you so much. So you can balance the emotional self between you, your child within, and the adult self. So you can heal that child within. When it comes to that heartache, that heartbreak, feeling insecure, feeling lackluster, not whole, not complete, going within, doing the same thing. It's a Ho'oponopono prayer is what I'm doing. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. This is part of your destiny. To heal that child within. We do, that's, you know, doing the self-love work. That's when we're alone, in our alone time, when we're doing the self-love work, so we can forgive the things that have happened to us in the past. Any grieving, any suffering, any heartaches, any heartbreaks, any insecurity, any anger, any frustration. Just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what it is I didn't know back then. Please forgive me, for I love me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ho'oponopono prayer. You know, and the heart, we want to heal. Because you know what? Heart pain turns into heartaches, heart attacks. We need to bring a balance where there ain't no pain. So we can release it. This is a quest that you're on. You're meant to be on this quest. So you can balance that emotional self so you're not feeling the pain. Just say, I love me so much. I just love me. And any pain and suffering that has ever happened to me in my past or any past life, I'm here for you right now. I'm here to love you. I'm here to nurture you. I'm here to take care of you. Because I love you so much. That's your quest. That's your destiny. To bring your soul together so there ain't no more pain. That's what I have for you. Let's see. Let's see here. We got you. I'm gonna get you one of my videos here, and it talks about the heart space and starting to heal the heart. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. It's in my Gypsy's toolbox list, which I refer to you guys all the time. And we're going to get how to heal your heart space. And get that copy link. Back to live show. Paste. So, Pop Queen, go watch that. Remember, when you're done, you're welcome. When you're done, remember to leave a message or a comment afterwards. And in fact, everyone, make sure when you get done getting the readings from me, don't just hit the like button. Go beyond that. I know what I'm doing for you guys is valuable. It's life-changing. So please leave a comment outside of the video. Any videos you watch or don't watch. I mean, you can leave a comment on a different video when you're here, because you can't leave a comment outside of this until the show's done. But you can go to any other video and leave a comment. How is it that Miss Gypsy is helping heal your story? Tell the world. They need to know. All right, next, let's see who's going to be next here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to, I know that, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take you, Nia, only because I haven't seen you here before. Most of the time I go in a certain order, but I'm going to go ahead and take you. Yep, I know. And I'd like to give you guys a taste, a personal taste, so you know what you need to know for your highest good too, okay? All right, so yeah, so you're going to be next. Gypsy's choice today. I'd like to bring my new ones in. To get you guys on a roll. Okay. Let's give my channel back here. All right, so what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to read cards, a general reading, and what do you need to know for your highest good, so we can get tapped into you. Okay. That's 1000% correct, Pop Queen. Nothing else matters as much as our inner child. That's the most important thing we need to take care of. But it really does take someone to notice that and see that to actually start doing the work. Okay. All right, let me figure out which deck of cards. Well, I don't figure it out. Spirit figures it out. All right. Shania. Is the S silent in your name? No? Okay. Shania. My mom's name is Neva. It's Neva. So your is now I went to mess up because I want to put the V in your name now. Shania. Yeah, okay, there we go. Ooh. No, well, the first card out is about teamwork. Working together as a team to make something better. Second card out is about something that's hidden. What's hidden is a soulmate connection, maybe two people that love each other, that their energy, their sparks fly when they're with each other. If it's not two people together, then it's a divine masculine, divine feminine energy within self. Yes, okay. Okay, so there is a soulmate connection that's like it's hidden. Okay, there's this divine feminine that she has a solid offer that's like, it's like she knows her worth and she knows her value, and she is young. She is younger. Not necessarily younger than the divine masculine, because it's not really showing me the divine masculine here in the reading. It's just showing me the divine feminine's energy. It's about finding out the truth. Let's speak with crystal clarity. This is the divine feminine speaking her truth from her higher self, from her higher knowledge. So, because she knows her worth and she knows her value. This is the divine feminine that stands in her power. That, you know, she's not like feeling. She's not feeling not worthy. She feels worthy. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She knows who she is. Mm-hmm. But then what started to confuse me a little bit was these cards that came out here. Okay, this is, you have to lay down some energy that's probably within this soulmate connection, because it's hidden. It's like it's there, but it's not really out in the open. It's not just all together. Because if it was, it would be showing the cards a little bit differently. But we need to lay down some energy or something that's going on. Maybe just laying down to rest that's the hidden love story. All right, so because there's been a divine intervention, you know, this is divine intervention that has come in between a soulmate connection, possibly a twin flame connection, if you go by those terms. You guys have known each other in the past. Maybe there was some divine intervention that happened in the past. Let's see, I know you can't see these cards. So maybe there was some divine, this is the Tower card, some divine intervention that happened in the past between this soulmate, twin flame connection. If you go by that, I don't really like to really isolate words, but that's just to kind of give you some lingo language. But whatever this divine intervention energy was, that's what needs to be laid down to rest. So did you have so if there's any energy between you and your divine masculine that feels intense, that feels uncomfortable intense, not the sexual intention. The sexual intention, that's okay. But if there's something that's uncomfortable within that connection, that's what I want you to lay down to rest. Just let it go. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. Just free it. One of the ways that I like to explain that is like, whatever this is, it's heavy, it's intense, and it weighs on us. So if we're wearing, we have to let it go. We have to let it go. Because otherwise it's holding us back. Once you let that go, whatever it is, whether it's fear or worry, are we ever going to come together? Is it ever going to happen? How is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. That's when a brand new offer comes in, a brand new beginning, a solid brand new beginning starts. Okay. And it all starts with looking within, so we can see within, so we can stay operating from our higher vibrational self, so we can let go of what's not serving us to our highest good by looking within. Again, all this was about the divine feminine even though it brought up that there is a connection going on, but something within that connection is needs to be let go of. Divine is saying enough. Just let it go. Just be okay with where it's at in this present moment. Because right now it is growing you. It's expanding you. How I know it's growing you is like, this is a divine feminine speaking her truth from her higher self, and this is a divine feminine that knows her worth and knows her value, and that she loves, she loves who she is. She doesn't feel lack. She doesn't feel less than. She feels whole. She feels complete. Okay, that's what I got for you right now. But what I think, I'll get you. Let's get you a message from this deck. Let go, let go. Yeah, it's energy. It's all energy. Just let go of the energy that is heavy. Do the mirror work. Look into the mirror and make a funny face. One that brings forth a smile or a laugh, and tell yourself you are amazing. You are amazing. The cards are showing me you're a beautiful soul. There's just energy that needs to be let go of, and this is a good way to do it. Okay, that's what I got for you today. Maya, happy to see you here. That is, I already did the collective at the beginning of the reading, and then all paid readings, it's just $5 for a super chat or a CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, to take cuts. I have a list here of people otherwise. Thank you, you're welcome. And I'm going to read for, since you just got here, why don't you hang around for a little bit and let me get another reading or two in between you, and then I'll get you a card, okay? So you're not just coming in and getting a reading, but coming in and you're seeing how I'm doing the readings for some other people, and then I'll get to you, okay? Chanley, are you here? Roberto, that's who. I don't think Chanley's here, but I'm going to put Chanley's name in here just in case. So stick around just a little bit, Maya. Well, I mean, it's just a reading or two, and then I'll get to you, okay? At, who did I say I was going to do next? Okay, perfect. Channing. That's weird, it's not pulling it up. Let's see if they didn't come into the show. Okay, they're not here. Okay, I see. Oh. Roberto. missed here. Hold on. How about Sinelli? Okay, how about Coulter NV? That's weird. Why is it not pulling people's names up? And let's see. How about Andrea? All right, 4 strikes, you're out. How about Nuraya? Nuraya. All right, 5 strikes. I'm telling you. How about Bishop? Bishop, you gotta be here. How about that? I've never had to put so many names in the 3.5 years I've been going live. Never. Ever. Ever. All right. Pop up here. Bishop here. I saw your name and then my screen popped up. All right. All right. Here we're going to do for Bishop here. I already know what you need, so you don't even have to tell me. One person I got for sure is Bishop. Bishop. Something's under a final judgment call. Got your number. When it comes to your love connection, you'll be next, yes. Ooh, the sun shines. After that judgment call, there comes the sun. Happiness, joy, laughter, play, peace, harmony, passion, desire. Come on, baby, a brand new beginning, a brand new start. Divine Masculine knows his worth. He's abundant with joy, with laughter, with play, with peace, with harmony. He's just abundant with all those higher vibrational energy. Victory. Ooh. Being seen in the spotlight. You gotta hold on now, Mariah. I mean, you weren't here when I called your name. I'm on Bishop now, and then I'm gonna do Maya. Then you'll have to be after Maya, okay? Do you feel calmer after your last reading? Oh, perfect. I told you. I know Alexander will come back. We connected telepathically. I'll answer you in just a little bit. Okay. All right. That's the Divine Feminine. She is, you know, she's learning how to really speak through her truth from her higher self. She's getting better at it. She's learning how to lay down some stories to rest. Hello, Sarah. I got you, but I'm on somebody else's reading right now, so. And I promised someone else a reading, so it's going to be, I'm on Bishop. After Bishop, we're going to do Maya. After Maya, we're going to do now I got the name. I got my tongue tied now. Mariah, okay? That's it. All right, those are the next three, okay? All right, Bishop here. That's Divine Feminine. She's learning how to lay down some stories to rest that are not serving her for her highest good. And she does have a cup of love for you. She's still hanging around in your energy, of course, of course. Yeah, she's trying to look at something at a brighter side. She's trying to look at something differently. Oh, look at that. All right, that's the way to do it, I'm telling you. That makes sure. I appreciate you so much. Okay. All right. Okay, the Divine Feminine, she's looking at something differently, Bishop. See what she's looking at differently. She's hanging around to see that love. She's nurturing herself. She's filling her cup up with love first. So it looks like, Bishop, you're doing really good, and she's like clearing some energy out, and she's laying down some energy to rest. She's realizing that there's still this love connection going on, but yet she's still a little immature about it, operating from her lower self with it. She's hanging around looking at her higher self when it comes to the Divine Feminine energy, that she's operating from peace, from joy, from happiness, from love, you know. But she's looking in her own cup for that love. It's not like she's seeking outwardly. She's seeking within. Okay? And let's see here. Oh my goodness. Cards are falling down. Oh my goodness. It's all good. It's all good. You do feel the reconciliation. I know. I feel it too. It's like, my goodness. I think it's been in the last 2 weeks. Probably in the last 3 days. Maybe. No, I think it was 3 days ago. I was just like, blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden I was like, oh, I got to get this ready. I got to get this ready. I got to get that ready. Something's coming, you know. It was like, okay, I don't know what all this movement is, but something's happening. So let's see what these cards have to say for you. What's that message coming in? You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. Yeah, that's right. Everything that happened did hurt. I need more time to heal. Well, and that's what she's doing. She's healing. It takes one of us a little bit longer than the other. So, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, says. But it's on. I see you looking so good, and I see you moving it on, and I just don't care who you are talking to, because I am better than whoever that is. I will compete for you when I'm ready, okay? I'm going to compete for you. Nobody's going to get in the way of this connection. Right now, I'm actually dealing with some father wounds that have influenced me with some has influenced my behavior now as an adult. And I have challenges with connecting with my divine masculine energy within me. Competition. I know. Don't have no competition when it comes in between the divine masculine and divine feminine. That competition can kill a relationship. Not unless it's healthy. Yeah, once she gets done healing, the first thing she wants to do is she wants to pack her bags and go to Hawaii with you. I mean, she just wants to run away. I mean, rather it's Hawaii or somewhere else. Somewhere else. Someone else? What happened with that? What was that? No, okay, I saw something, which not just run away. She does want to fly. She wants to pack her bags and fly somewhere with you, to just run away from the world, to be alone with you. And it's going to be sooner than you realize. It says, I am going to contact you soon. That's what I have for you. Bishop in the house. Ooh. Oh, next is Mariah. We're gonna, you know what? I know I said, Maya, I was going to take you next. But the thing is, when somebody does a super chat, they get priority over that. So we're going to do Mariah, and then we'll do Maya. That's the way to go. So just hang in there. Thank you so much, Bishop. All right, so let's see, did you ask a question? Thank you for the yeah, I know. Just the way the cookie crumbles. I can't just change the rules because a new person's here. I mean, I do change the rules all the time, but no, I stick to most of them all the time. But when I get someone that's paying, you know, I have to have my income coming in too, so. All right, and let's see, we got another new one here. What everybody gonna go get a new name now? Get lots of new people. We like new people. All right, so let's see. Now, Mariah, general reading. Oh, we're telling you. Let's see, you wrote the question up here, but I want to make sure you're here. You feel more calmer after the last reading. I told you I knew it. We'll come back. Are we connected telepathically? All right. Let's see. Now, Mariah. Please show up. Otherwise, I'm going to go on to Maya. You guys' names got to be so close together. I mean, it's just like... Okay, Mariah. The answer to your question is yes. You guys are telepathically connected. I get that you guys have known each other in a past life, too, before. Maybe as children, though. And thank you so much for the super chat. The divine masculine actually knows, that they're operating from their they're abundant with their higher vibrational energy. Like maybe they're giggly and laughing. They're just really abundant with their emotional self. Okay, yeah, buffering stopped, so. You might be, Mariah, you might be feeling their energy a little bit more intensely. You guys are telepathically connected. I did dowse for that answer, and I already knew what the answer was, but I still dowsed for it, and it told me yes. And you guys have known each other in the past life connection. You might have been children when you knew each other. But in this life, the divine masculine, is really a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, or divine masculine energy, just like abundant in it, and he has a lot of love for you that he might hold back, but he's actually also manifesting you, so that's why you're actually feeling the telepathical stuff going on, is because you guys are probably thinking about each other at the same time. All the time, I know, all the time. And that's what happens when we're connected to someone from a past life connection, because you guys' souls know each other. It doesn't matter where they live. They could be thousands of miles apart, and you could still feel them as if they're right there with you. Nia, I don't even know, because everybody's not coming in when they're supposed to, but I got 1, 2, 3. I have 3 right in front of you, but I have 1, 2, 3. Also that, or 4 that also that are in there that haven't shown up, so you're either 4 or 7 behind, okay? So, Mariah, this divine masculine, that is your happy ever after fairy tale dream. That's your person. Like, you guys belong together. When you guys come together, you'll have everything. You'll have the family, the finances, the friendship, the loyalty, the calmness, the peace. Just everything that you ever wished for. And that's what they're manifesting. They're manifesting you, and you're feeling it, and that's why you're asking the question that you're asking. Let's get you some channel messages. Let's see what they would like to say. Not that you really need to. If you're talking telepathically, you don't really need this, but we're going to just do it anyhow. Okay. It says right now they need some time to heal. That's why there might be space in between the two of you for healing. They're doing some self-love work. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Because some things are unclear with them. They're even though they're manifesting you, they still feel unclear with this divine connection. And that happens a lot too, But you are their dream. It's like you guys are in each other's dreams. I've been dreaming about you, and you're in my dreams, and so I feel so free and in love with you in the dreams, and I wish I could just stay in that dream forever. But in the 3D world right now, I'm just feeling a little bit unclear about some things, and I need to heal some things in my past. It doesn't have anything to do with you. So they do believe that you deserve all the good things in this world, and right now they're not in the space to be able to give you the type of connection that they want to, and they want you to go ahead and live your life and just let go. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You just tell us to let go of something that we don't even know how. You're telepathically communicating to. Yeah, Oh my goodness, come on. Give me a break. They do have jealousy issues. You know, they can't even stand the thought about you being with someone else. And they do want to let you know they do plan on contacting you soon. They might also be dealing with some father wounds. You know, like their father was a big influence on how they are right now as an adult. And they have challenges with connecting with their divine masculine energy within them and externally, and that's what I get, that's what they're trying to heal, and that's why things remain unclear to them in the 3D world. But in the 5D world, you guys are, you know, in the dreams together, but in the 3D world, they think that you deserve better and they just want you to let go. But then again, in the 3D world, they get jealous as heck, thinking that you would be with someone else because they don't really want you with someone else, and they do plan on contacting you soon. So you feel also he will contact me, not for far away. I feel that too. He is healing. I feel, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I mean, he's a good soul here. I mean, he's abundant with some higher vibrational energy, but this is also a divine masculine that has so much love for you. This is unconditional love, but they hold that back. But as he's holding it back again, he's in the middle of manifesting you. He's like, go away, come here, go away, come here. But you know, and that's what keeps him here in this. That's what keeps him. That's what's unclear. They're just going through this teeter-totter stuff, but it shouldn't last too long. Okay, that's what I have for you. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. It really helps me continue on with my journey moving forward. All right. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right, we're going to go on to Maya next. Yeah, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell so you guys know when I go live next. And leave comments on the outside of any video. I know it's difficult when we have it. Yeah, we have the telepathic communication, and it does have its challenges. So I would suggest, because I'm in the same ballpark, but what I do is I just focus on me and not so much on the connection. Of course, I've been in this journey for some time where I went through just, what am I supposed to do? You know, I know it is so real to me. It's so like in my face to me. I mean, Divine shows me all the time, but now I just smile at Divine when Divine's showing me the messages, or I smile when I do get the channeled messages, or I smile when I feel the closeness or his presence, and I just enjoy the process and enjoy the journey, and I allow Divine to really take the lead, meaning that I have my doors open. Say, if somebody else is supposed to come into my Divine Masculine's place, then open the door. But what happens when another Divine Masculine gets close to me, when I said, okay, well, this is the one, then Divine goes, whoop, and it shuts the door. So I'm going, okay, Divine, keep playing those games. So anyhow, just let you know. We got a Gemini in the house, and what's coming in my near future, General message. I want to know about a Virgo person. Is he cheating with the Sagittarius girl? Yes, self-love should be the first priority in everybody's life. All right, Maya. Let me see which deck of cards you want me to pull for you first, okay? It's not this one. That's what I know for sure, because it would be as high, it wouldn't let me put it, it's putting itself away, so it's not this one. So. All right. What the box goes in there? I have no idea. That just don't do that to me. Okay. That's the deck. Ooh, maybe that deck. Alright. This one it is. From Dub. Oh, isn't that like over there in Ireland? All right, that's where my my genes resonates from Ireland. Mm-hmm. That's one place I would like to go visit. Sabury. Oh, okay. Oh, I see where you're at. No, that's not where I was thinking about. All right. Perfect. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. Something about being silent. Pop up, be silent. Okay. I'd like to ask, I know the question that you have, and I normally don't even take questions when I'm doing the free readings. The free readings is I give you a general reading. What do you need to know for your highest good? And so and I'm asking, is he being honest with you? And I get that he's being honest with you, okay? Is he cheating? He's not cheating with the Sagittarius person. He is actually being honest with you, okay? So, let's see what's going on. Mm-hmm. All right. Give me one card at a time, please, cards. Thank you so much. You know, our emotional self, you know, our emotions are like roller coaster rides. They up and down and all over the place. And the first thing we want to do is blame someone else for the way we feel. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And really, we shouldn't. Our feelings are our feelings, and you know, if we feel insecure or doubt or lack or immature or whatever it is, whatever that feeling is that you're feeling that there's two got something going on, maybe the reading will show what that is, or maybe not. It's going to show you what you really need to know. But you know, when our thoughts go out there, all of a sudden it's all about that. You know, let's yeah. Honey cat. I'll add you onto my list. How about that? I have a few people in front of you, so. All right. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah. on, cards. Okay, my cards are kind of like slipping out. I mean, my cards normally just fly out one at a time, so it's like, I think everything that happens is some kind of message. So, like, see, it's trying to throw out a bunch of cards. So, I would say because that energy is like a little bit over here, a little bit over. Maybe the energy is a little scattered, okay? Excuse me, I don't know. Somebody must be tired in the chat. That's what happens if I'm yawning. I mean, I haven't been on long enough to be yawning, and somebody's tired in the chat. That's what I know. Okay. And let me get one clarity on one card before I start your reading. So you even thinking about them having a connection with someone else is tiring. Okay, it's being exhausted. I really love it. And I didn't just say somebody must be tired in the chat, but actually your reading is telling me that you are tired, you are exhausted about this energy, thinking that he is thinking or being or having some kind of connection with her, okay? You're tired of thinking that maybe you just might be an option. It's really hard work. It's just exhausting. I see this. Yes, it is exhausting. I see this divine masculine, you know, he's younger in energy at this moment. His younger energy is like putting some sparkle, trying to put, like almost trying to create magic, you know. And this is, then the next card out has to do with, you know, him really operating from his centered self. Maybe he's trying to figure out, how do I go from feeling small to being that man that she really wants me to be. And, you know, so he can, you know, do this passionate dance, so he can bring some musical tune into your guys' connection fast. He wants this connection to be solid, grounded. I mean, look at that, can't be more solid than this card. This is so solid, you know, wants to be so solid. So he's moving through his emotions too. He's trying to figure it out though. This is probably him, the child energy within him is trying to create some kind of magic so he can be operating from a more masculine image, like so he can be the man for you that you want him to be. He wants to be operating from his strength, from his power. But he wants to do it also easy and gently, like playing some music, or maybe you might start listening to some songs. Maybe you'll get some messages from some songs. And that, I mean, he's moving as fast as he knows how to do this to bring some wisdom and some knowledge into this connection. Again, this is so solid. His connection with you, to me, is solid. It's just your worry. This is you. You've been emotional about it, worrying that there's other options out there, okay? And that's what's a lot of hard work. You see this hard work, it's like metal. You got this metal, you got to get the fire, you got to melt down the metal, to bend the metal to make something happen. And that's what's so exhausting. That's why you're feeling exhausted. But when it comes to him, I am not seeing him with another person, besides the fact I doused it, but the cards are showing it, you know. He's, you know, this is about being solid, being grounded, being, you know, being very loyal. He's moving through his emotions, you know, he's pushing through them for this connection. This is a soulmate connection. This is two people coming together, being together, and to have a brand new beginning with you. So maybe you need to. What is this? Oh my goodness. We're gonna do this. Alright, so hold on. Okay. Alright, honey cat, to book a Zoom call session. Hold on just a second. My phone's gonna die here. I gotta switch over. Now my one-on-one sessions are not $5 when we're off the thing. It's $55 for a Zoom call, which is about 25-30 minutes. And I'm telling you, people really love my one-on-one personal messages. If you want to contact me over here, I'll give you my Gmail. You can send me a message over to my Gmail, and we can book you a time and a date. I normally can get it. Sometimes I can get it done on the Can you guys hear me now? Did it come back? Did I get it fixed? Perfect. I had a hot wire. I had to wire it, and I just happened to have the stuff out because I'm, changing from one room to another, and I don't know what happened there, but maybe playing around with the wires and stuff. So, yeah, much better, yeah. But thank you for being patient with me, and let's see, we were on, all right, so hold on just a second. I just got to regroup here. I was doing Maya, right? No, it wasn't. Yeah, okay. All right, it was not anybody else. It was my connection. Actually, it's actually telling me it might happen again. I don't know why. It's telling me my YouTube is not receiving enough video to maximize a smooth streaming. But I have it hooked up to the hot wire. Please come back. We miss you. I'm telling you. Let's see. I could go like that, and let's see if I see. Oh, it still shows. I see. I got to do it again. So, hello, hello. Okay, all right, I'm back. All right, so, so Maya. So anyhow, the divine masculine, you know, he's pretty solid. He's moving through his emotional self. This is a soulmate connection. You guys are connected on a soul level, and he is looking for a brand new, fresh beginning with you, a fresh start. So I would, if I were you, I would definitely let go of the idea, because this is just you. You're thinking that, you know, that they're having some connection going on with someone else, and it's a lot of work. It's exhausting, but that's not what I'm picking up from him. He is he's doing the best he can so he can change from being immature to becoming mature, operating from his passionate self. Through some kind of, and being musical about it, or again, you might want to listen to, or if you hear some music, see what the songs are saying to you, because something's coming in fast. You know, maybe the music's coming in fast, so the music is trying to ease your wounds or something. Because I get a solid man that's just trying to move through his emotional self when it comes to your guys' connection, to have a brand new beginning, a brand new start. So you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, so here. All right, Michelle. All right, let's see who's here. We got a lot of people here. Oh, I've got Brew here, and Michelle, are you here? Maya, I got your reading done. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a nice day, and hope we meet next time. I just hit that bell. Okay. All right. Nia, let me see where you're at on my list here. I have just, let me see. Is Sarah here? Only because I don't want to take you when I got a lot of other people that have been here for sure. Let's see. I did your reading. That was your reading. You guys, there's just two of you here. So Maya, you just got your reading done, okay? Andrea, you'll post your question in the chat. Okay, okay. All right, Andrea's next. Thank you so much for the super chat, Andrea. I appreciate you. I even though the net wasn't good, that reading is still, it's still there. And then I went and rehashed it at the end. So all you have to do is back up a little bit, Maya, and it'll skip the part that it wasn't good, and it should go right into the part that it is good. But you can catch it, okay? Okay, Michelle, let me get Andrea first, only because they did a super chat, and I like to take care of them first, and I'll get you next, Michelle, because I know I put your name in the chat, okay? Yes, no, your cards are already in here. You're probably behind the scene, that's all. You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, what's going on with Carlos the Leo about how he really feels about you? Okay. This is for Amanda. You're welcome, Namara, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. Okay. All right. I hope to see you guys next time too. Just hit the bell button. That way you know when I go live next. I do go live every Monday and Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I stay on live. I mean, I go on, and yeah, you can catch me. You put the bell on, you'll see when I go live. All right, Andrea, what's going on with Carlos, the Leo, about how he really feels for you? And when the cards are going to pull up, they're going to tell you how he really feels on a deep, deep soul level. That doesn't mean that they're going to confess that all to you. They do. Well, they got a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. Yeah. A lot of passion, a lot of desire for you. They see you. They look at like you're the sunflower, you're the sunshine, like you're the joy, you're the happiness. You're the co-creator, you're the manifester. You know how to make things happen out of thin air. What's going on here? I'm telling you. Oh, what a night for Miss Gypsy here. What's going on with my, hold on, my, please, can you just bear with me? I mean, can you work for me? I'm telling you, what's going on here? So there's some kind of interference going on. Because I believe that everything happens for a reason, okay? So I'm having some interference with my live on my phone, which I never have interference on my phone when I'm live, but something's going on. So, yeah. So maybe our wires are getting crossed or mixed, especially when it comes to those Leos. Those Leos, they're, I'm telling you. I know, I'm reading for you, Andrea. This is for you. You're actually you're opening their heart space. They're discovering their heart space. They're tapped in and tuned in with divine when it comes to the connection. Okay, here we go. This is what we want to know. What's that hidden stuff? That's feeling complacent. So I think that they might have some feelings about being complacent, but I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think that that's just a feeling that it's their inner child that they have to forgive themselves with, because they look at you as being the everything, you know. But in their soul level, they have this energy of maybe they don't feel good enough, or maybe they don't feel worthy enough. And yeah, and they need to renew that. They need to plant some new seeds and renew that. But you actually bring vibrancy into their life, and they bring passion. I told you already they brought you passion from that card, but this gives you confirmation. So this is energy that's underneath it all. It's like condensed, and that's just a lower vibrational energy that's going on with them, but it doesn't even have anything to do with you, because I mean you're the higher vibrational thing, higher vibrational thing. Hey, there I go, thing again. There might be other people in their energy field that, you know, but that's not what I have coming up. They have to learn how to put this energy of maybe not feeling worthy enough, not feeling complete enough. It's the feeling of complacent. It's just dull and boring. They need to forgive themselves, and they need to put that down to rest. So you might be picking up on that when it comes to your guys' connection, but it really has nothing to do with you, Andrea. But it may feel like it does, because we are tapped in and tuned into their emotional self. When we're tapped in and tuned into their emotional self, we feel what they're going through, and we feel like it's us, but it's not. Okay. So, Andrea, what I would suggest, he has no pain. There is absolutely no pain when it comes to you and this connection. I mean, it's balanced, but they just have some other stuff that they're dealing with. They might feel a little guilty about it too. it is generational stuff, generational ways that, you know, and sometimes the generational stuff, not just sometimes, the generational stuff is the hardest to relieve and let go of. But they are going to work their way through this, and they do see that you guys are a soulmate connection. They're wise enough to know that, and they just think that you're a perfect soul. A lot of times when we're in these kind of connections, Andrea, especially when the Leos are in the house, believe me, I know a lot of Leos, and they're going through a lot of the same thing. Like the Leo has to really do the inner work. They could love you with all their might, with all their heart, but with this vibration that they have about themselves, they can't fully commit to you. They can't fully, you know, do this tango with you. You guys are destiny. You're meant to be together. You know, you're supposed to be doing this together. So in the meantime, Andrea, what I would do is really pull your energy back from their energy, so you're not feeling it, or when you feel it, just recognize that it's his and don't take ownership of it. Just recognize, oh, they're going through their own story. They're going through their own stuff. Again, it has nothing to do with you. They care for you so much. They have so much passion for you. You know, you're just everything to them. Okay, that's what I got for you, Andrea. All right. What a night. It's been a weird night for myself here. All right. La, 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 la. Let's see. I'm going to take Nia next. I know Nia's sitting there in the background. We're going to take Nia. Yeah, don't worry about it. I know you probably haven't heard from him for a while because he's feeling complacent and he has some inner work to do. And you just have to be okay with that. Let me get you a couple messages. What's going on? Let's see if we get you a couple channel messages from him, okay? What are those channel messages? Is this the right deck? No, this one. It wants to come from this deck. This has been the hot deck for the night when it comes to getting messages from that one that we haven't seen for a while, reaching out. They're dealing with some mother wounds, you know, mother wounds that have a major influence on them, on their adulthood life, and it's bringing them challenges to connect with their divine feminine energy within or externally. Right now they are taking time to find themselves, to be with themselves. Again, it has nothing to do with you, Andrea, you know, and they have to go within. They have to look within, and they need to figure this out, and they want to figure it out, and they need space to figure it out, and so that would be why they're not contacting you. They are obsessed with you. They think about you all the time. They cannot get you out of their mind, and you guys are a twin flame connection. At least that's what they feel. And they also are dealing with some father wounds, mother wounds and father wounds, and that's kind of intense when you got both sides. So that means the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy is out of alignment, out of balance, and they're trying to find themselves. But when it comes to you, they're obsessed with you, but they can't bring this, you know, the divine masculine cannot bring their weak self down onto their knees to their divine feminine that is standing more powerful than them. They just can't do it, you know, and so that's why you're not hearing from them right now. Okay. And be okay with it. Just say all is well. All is well. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It's in divine. To me, it's in divine's hands anyhow. All right. So, Michelle, let's get you a channel message from Tommy. Okay. Michelle, are you still here? Let me know. Okay, perfect. Just pull your energy back, Andrea. Don't worry about what he's doing. Try not to focus on him. I know it's a twin flame connection, if that's what it is. It showed me that's what it is. Doesn't mean it. It just means that it's that kind of a connection. It's an intense connection. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Right now, I'm on Michelle. Okay. I hide who I really am. I see life differently now. Your intelligence really excites me. I wish I could share my good news with you. I am not over you. I left when I thought I saw you with someone else, but I want you. I don't react when other people mention your name because I try to hide who I really am from you, and I try to hide it from other people too. Yeah, at times I just feel like they can't do this. What can't they? They're in the middle of recovering. They don't want to let you go because they can't stop thinking about you. And you don't have any idea how hard it was for them to let you go, but they would do it again. They have feelings for you. They want you. They can't stop thinking about you. But there's some energy here. It's not really. It's not about you. It's because they're not over you. They just want you. But they hide their own feelings not only from you. They hide their own feelings from themselves. And that's the part they can't do because, you know, their feelings are growing and expanding, but they're recovering. I want to know, what are they recovering from? Show me. I'm recovering from. They're recovering because they like used maybe point the finger. It's your fault. I blame you. So they're kind of recovering, realizing that, you know, they can't blame you. That's what they can't do. They can't blame you anymore for them hiding their feelings that they have for you. It becomes painful when somebody's holding their love back that they have for you, but they never come and speak their truth. They never come forward and let you know, look at, I want you so badly, I love you. All right, that's what I have for you, Michelle, for Tommy. Yeah, he was putting in effort and pretending to be uninterested. No, he is interested, but, you know, he's hiding. But I understand that. I mean, when a divine masculine's not fully ready to commit or come out, they're going to hide the love that they have. Maybe they're not ready for a commitment, you know. Anyhow, this is on a deep soul level. It's telling you what's going on at a deep soul level. Doesn't mean that they're going to, even though the cards come out and says, I want you and I love you, doesn't mean that they're coming out and saying that, because they hide who they really are, not only from you, but from everybody else. But why do they do that? It's because they're hiding it from themselves. That's what I have for you, for Michelle. Yeah, just keep, you know, and that's it. Just have faith that everything's working in perfect timing and divine timing, and everything's working out for your highest good, for their highest good. Yeah, the vulnerability. A lot of divine masculine have a hard time with the vulnerability. So these DMs, I'm telling you, I agree 1000%. It's like, what happened to the divine masculine pursuing the divine feminine? What's, they're so afraid anymore. I do wish things were different with you, though. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right, let's see. Let's get Mina Kisai. Let me know that you're still here. I want to know what's in the future holds for you. I'll let you know what you need to know for your highest good. That's what I'll do. My free readings are general reading, what you need to know for your highest good, which will tell you what you need to know about your future even, or a channeled message. So let's see, we're not doing channel message for you. We're going to figure this out. Which cards? Hey, from India, Kisha. I have lots of people from India. In fact, my first 2 years on my show, my main base was from India. Here, I'll add you onto the list, so just hang around. All right. Well, the Sun card, that's the happiest card in the deck. Plus the Sun card illuminates. It lets you see things that maybe you can't see. The Sun, you can't hide anything behind the Sun. Ooh, you might worry. What do you worry about? You worry about coming into union with someone. Maybe coming into union with self. But this looks like a divine masculine and a divine feminine energy, and you're worried about it. And the Sun wants you to see that. And worry is not any good. Worry doesn't make anything better. Worry makes things worse. Worry can postpone things. It could delay things. Yeah, it's the same thing. It means the same thing. And when it comes to coming together, Firefly, I haven't seen you for a while. I'll add you onto my list, okay? You're welcome. Things are actually moving quite quickly, swiftly, and beautifully. But try not to control that. Because, control, it just gets in the way of manifesting, or it does. That's the magician. The magician has all the tools to manifest anything they want, but it's hard to manifest when we're worrying, or it's hard to manifest when we're trying to control an outcome. You worry a lot. I'm just stuck in my life. All right, so it's not your fault, for one. We have all been misled and misguided by our emotional self. What I mean by that is we're operating from our lower vibrational energy as a go-to. That's fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not good enough, feeling like we've got to prove ourselves out there to the world or to someone else, which includes worry. And all of those things actually deplete our energy. It robs our life. So if you could change worry into, you know, I trust in myself. I trust I'm going into a beautiful direction. Every time worry comes in, oh, I know about you, worry. I know where you're going to take me. You're going to take me down that damn rabbit hole that I won't want to be. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole with you, worry. I know, I see you, but goodbye. I'm going to go right into trusting and believing that I'm on the right path, going the right direction, taking every step forward, trusting and believing that I know what I'm doing, even if I cannot see my very next step. Okay? That's what you need to do with worry. So it gets out of your energy, because it's affecting your manifestation skills, because we have to be operating from a higher vibration to manifest. Here comes the Empress now. When we take care of that worry, when we go right into trust, what happens? You become the Empress. You can just put out your hand and manifest what you want. Maybe not like you think it is, but like what? Let's see. I mean, I have things happen to me all the time. Let's see what. I know sometimes it's simple stuff, but like today, I was filming this bald eagle. And it was just sitting there. And as I'm filming it, I go, bald eagle, will you just flap your wings a little bit? And I got it recorded, and I said it out loud. And the next thing, the bald eagle starts flapping its wings. I mean, that's, manifesting right in current time. But you can't do that if you think, or you fear, or you're in worry, okay? All right, you're welcome. Look at. So that's all you need to know from me for your highest good is, let's be taking your story, keep trusting and believing in yourself that you're going in the right direction. Because look at, we got the Empress. That's a divine feminine that's standing in her power. And what's she holding her hand out to? Divine Lord God, Source, Spirit, divine, is leading us anyhow. So it's like you're opening yourself up to divine. So the only thing I know is what I told you. Fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, any kind of control. Worry. Just keep trusting and believing you're going in the right direction, because the rest of the cards are so beautiful. This is coming into union with self with the way these cards are coming out. All right, that's what I have for you today. All right, we're going to move on. And let me see who I have here next. Nia, did I get to you tonight? Nia, if you're here, I'm going to get to you right now. You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Nia. And Abby, I'll add you on here. I'm probably going to start doing a little bit shorter readings. I'm been live for 3.5 hours. I probably won't stay on more than an hour. All right, Nia. I know you were here not too long ago, but I don't know if it was before my internet stuff. Alright, so I trust in divine, so I'm moving on. Honey, are you in the house? Oh, wait a minute. Sarah? We got Sarah. Is Sarah in the house? Okay, Honey? Honey Cat, are you here? Brew. All right. Hey, Kashi from India. Firefly? I'm moving fast because, you know, I want somebody that's here that's paying attention. Okay, perfect. All right, you want a channeled message or a general reading? Get you a general reading, let you know what you need to know for your highest good. Channel message, okay. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's see here. Ooh, too many cards. A lot going on. See, a lot going on. From the person on your mind, of course, I already know that. I don't need no name or nothing. I really don't. That person on your mind, I want to feel that way again. I trust you. So there's a lot of energy. I don't know what's going on here. There's just a lot of energy going on between you and your person. Okay. I love you. Aww. I want to start over. Can we just have a brand new beginning? Can we just have a fresh start? Can we just let go of anything that was in between us at any time? Can we just start over? I mean, because I love you. I trust you. I want to feel that way again. Can we just have a brand new start? You are so smart. You're intelligent. It really arouses me. I wish I could really share my good news with you, because I got some good news I really want to share with you. I wish things could be different. That's like double confirmation. I want to feel that way again. I wish things could be different. That's kind of like the same message to me. I'm not financially stable, and I don't know how you feel. I do save your text messages, though, and I do admire you, and I do hide my feelings. I know, I agree. I agree. I hope the good news is about the positive feelings that he hides from me, but he's hiding the feelings. Right when you said that, I hide my feelings. I think it's funny because that card flipped out right when you said it. Yeah, I know that last card. Yeah, right, crazy. I hide my feelings. So many divine masculines do that right now. Hmm. The only thing I can think of that why it's so common today to why so many divine masculines hide their feelings is, you know, the divine feminine, we've always been able to be emotional all of our lives, even as children, you know, go ahead, cry it out, be you, you know. But the divine masculine, it wasn't that way. Be quiet, shut up, go to your room. You used to be the divine masculine. You are not to show any feelings, but yet they have all the same emotions that we do. So the divine feminine was always been able to be self-expressive, but that's not a true statement for the divine masculine. But in this day of age is becoming we're awakening. The divine masculine's awakening. Hey man, I got these feelings too. I should be able to feel these feelings too. And that's why I feel like they hide those feelings, because that's what they were taught. They were taught to hide their emotional feelings. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, well, as long if they come to my channel, we're going to flip that script around. I have a lot of male followers that actually come to the channel, and some of them have been here for some time, and I am changing their stories. They are so thankful and grateful that I allow them to get tapped in and tuned in with their emotional self, so they're not going through some mental health, and they're not going through as much depression. But a lot of them, they are going through that depression. I see it. So, so that's what I have for you, Firefly. Let's see. Abby, and need to talk more open. Yeah, they do need to talk more open without being afraid to speak. You know, not to be afraid to say, hey, you know, I have feelings for you. Like, oh, that means you want to get married to me? That's not what it means. It's, I got feelings for you. Let's try it out. But they're so afraid that it's going to go from 0 to 100. And so they just stay quiet because they don't want to deal with it. You're welcome, Firefly. Abby. A-B-H-I. Oh. All right. If anybody's here, let me know who's here. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the chat. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Bye-bye, butterflies.